Hey guys, Danny's Mobile Welding here. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that I get a lot of questions about, and that's pricing. Damn, this train is so loud. Hold on. As I was saying, pricing, very important subject. Of course, this is how you're gonna get paid. But how much should you charge? Should you do an hourly rate? Should you do per job? And the answer is you might have to do a combination of both. You're gonna reach a point in your welding business when you're going to be overwhelmed. You're only one guy with one truck. You can only take on so many jobs and only, schedule so many jobs at a time before people start canceling because they found an alternative to their solutions. So, you may get to the point where I'm at, which is we got to turn down jobs, and we got to pick and choose which jobs are going to be more beneficial for the business. In other words, which ones are going to make more profit. Now, you don't have to turn down a job. What you can do, what I suggest you do, is tell the customer, hey, listen, if you can bring the project to me, and you could leave it with me, and you're not, there's no crunch for time, and there's no you don't need it ASAP, and I can take my time with it, then you can, take on that job, schedule it, and make a lower price. But pricing, let's talk about that. Minimum, what should you charge? You ask 100 people, you're gonna get 100 different answers on what you should charge. But baseline, depending on what state you're in and your cost of living, it can be anywhere from $80 to $150 or more, for that matter. It depends on the job. But there's one thing you got to take note of when you're going to give someone that hourly rate, all right? And that's this. So, let's say you have a very simple job, like not a very simple job, but a job, and it's an automobile. Let's say body panels, right? Body panels. Let's say in your head, you know that this is gonna be average 2 to 3 hour, 4 hour job, whatever. Now, when you first started the job, it takes, when you did it before in your past, it takes about like 4 hours, right? Let's say you've done it for a year or two, and you know what you're gonna do when you're on site. You learn from experience, and you learn from your mistakes, and you get it done in less time. You get, instead of 4 hours, you get it done in 2 hours. All right. Now, why should you charge less? Why should you lose money? Why should you be punished for something you took the time to master from experience? Just because you got better at it, yeah, the customer's going to say, well, it only took 2 hours. But why punish yourself for something that took you time and effort to learn? You mastered your craft in that area. Another train. Hang on, guys. All right. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So, you can't punish yourself for something that you mastered. And that's when you should start bringing in the per job price. You know that it's going to take 4 hours average. So you take that, you charge accordingly. I have a minimum for mine. And I know a lot of people that to turn on the machines, it's going to be like anywhere from $350 to $450 minimum. People have a minimum hour when when a plumber comes in, they might charge a minimum. They're not, I don't know. I haven't actually used a plumber, but a specialist of any kind coming in to repair anything, they will usually charge a minimum. And of course you have people that are going to ask for discounts and cheaper price or different. And you do have wiggle room. You can give them a discount depending on your availability. Don't kill yourself. But you have to, you got to get what's yours out of it. So, one thing that I suggest, if you got to cut your price, you have to give an incentive. You have to receive an incentive. I'm sorry. So a trade-off, and what I like to do is I like to give a discount on the labor only. And I'll give the discount, and in return, they have to leave me a review. It doesn't have to be positive or not. Leave me an honest review, preferably positive, obviously, on my Google business page, because that's very important. And or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you automatically get a percentage off. It helps the channel, it helps grow it, and I'm getting something for my labor. It helps spread the word. Word of mouth is great at the end of the day, but when you're the top ranking on Google, that's even better. So, price per job. That's probably the best route. It takes experience to price some jobs. Like I said, some useful tools to your availability is the giving the discounts and trying to get that review, get that 5-star review on your page, or you know what I'm saying. But typically you want to make average per job about $500 per job. At least that's what's going on for me at this moment. Like I said, I'm only one guy with one truck working on two, but I'm still only one guy, and that's my bottleneck. I can't schedule everyone. And there's jobs that I'm getting that are like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 jobs. You know what I'm saying? That are gonna take a while. Also, when pricing, you gotta consider the value and convenience that you're bringing to the table. I'll give you an example. On automotive, a lot of this is I get a lot of this with automotive. So you have a car that needs, let's say the frame is rotted, or it's immobile, or it needs a floor pan or body panels, whatever the case may be. It needs to get done. Now, first of all, in my area, I live in New London, Connecticut. In my area, you'll be lucky to find a mechanic that can weld really well. So there's not around here. So I get a lot of these jobs where people will come to me and they, hey, repair my frame, blah 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 blah, whatever, and that's fine. I'll do that. And I give them the price, and they're shocked. They're thinking, hey, well, it's supposed to be $200-300, and it's like, it's not, because I'm not what you think I am. What they think is that you're a little backyard welder, just repairing and patching, and it's gonna be cheap just to get you by. But no, that's not what I am. I'm a welder. I would like to do things right the first time. Now, what I try to express to them is that shops generally, when they're taking on a frame job or a welding job, I get a lot of calls from mechanics and shops that want me to go over there to repair something, and I'll do it. And what they do is I'll give them my price, and then they'll just add a little bit on to make some money off of it. So you're gonna pay more, yes, going to a shop, but you're gonna pay my price on top of them. Pause. Now, consider the convenience that I'm bringing. I'm coming to your property. You don't have to tow it anywhere. You don't have to get the truck ready. You don't have to arrange a ride back with your spouse. You don't have to rent an Uber, nothing. I come to your site. You can sip lemonade and smoke a blunt and chill or do whatever you got to do. I'm going to be in your yard working on it, and you can be sure that I'm going to be done in the time that I say, either a day or two. And I'm there in your yard. I'm not going to give you the runaround like shops do, and I'm not going to, hey, listen, oh, I didn't get the part. Oh, well, yeah, we're getting some stuff out of the way, and then once we're done with these 4 trucks, we'll bring you in. No, you're getting it done then and there. That's a convenience, you know? I'm not just any backyard welder. I don't run my welders off of the 120, you know what I'm saying? I don't have cheap equipment. All this you got to consider. So a job, try to make at least $450 minimum, all right? No matter what, listen, and you could tell this to the customer. I've had this happen many times where they say, oh, but I have a cousin, or I have a friend down the road that'll do this for 200. Well, have them do it for 200. And when they do it for 200, don't call me and tell me, hey, listen, I need you to repair this because my buddy tried to repair it and this and that, because now it's going to be more. You're going to pay more for my service because now I got to fix his shit. And you're going to end up paying more of the bottom line because you paid for him and you paid for me now, when you could have just got it done right the first time. That's why I'm here. So those are the services I offer. I try to make around, let's see, a month over 5. That'd be great. Mobile welder over 5. That's straight. Considering that my hours, I have free time. You know, I'm able to secure a lot of free time if I wanted to, but I prefer to stay busy. A lot of the bigger jobs that I get are, when I mean big, I don't mean labor intensive. I mean price wise, are because of the scope of the job. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be brought in to weld a plate, a small plate, or do some modifications on a big boat. Or I may be coming in to do some plate on an automobile. Now, when I do these 2 jobs, even though they are similar in scope, do you think I'm going to charge the same amount? If I have to weld a plate on a Honda Civic and a plate on a Lamborghini, do you think I'm going to charge the same amount? No, I'm not. I'm going to charge more for the Lamborghini. Why? Because it's more risk involved. It's more liability. You got to take into consideration what you're working on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of variables in there, but these are all things to consider. Make sure that you're getting your fuel. I see a lot of people that I know that are doing this part-time, and they're not charging right, and it's pretty cringy. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, I feel that because I used to do that too. I'm sure you're feeling like, hey, I can't charge this. No one's going to pay this, but trust me, they will. Your service is valuable, and if you settle for less, you're going to make the rest of us welders look bad, especially if your work is crap. But it could help build a name for yourself if you're just getting started, but you don't want to kill yourself. You want to make money. You got to consider that you got tools that you paid for out of pocket. You have gas, fuel, which is expensive nowadays. The consumables, you got to charge for all these things. The material, obviously. Welding gas, that's a consumable as well, but consider the welding gas every time you use it. Gas for the generator and gas for the trip to there and back. Basically, you want to make back what you're using and then some. Yes, you can profit on your consumables. You can profit on your gas fill-ups. Yes, you can. Is it wrong? No. No, it's not. I want to, you got to consider the time you're taking to drive. You got to consider the time that you're taking to put the fuel in. It's not a lot, but it's little things like that add up. They do it to you at the shop. They'll do it everywhere you go. You'll get charged for little things like that. Look at your insurance policy. You get charged for little things. that's the way life is. At the end, you don't, if to not stress the customer, I would recommend not looking at the itemized list and just looking at the bottom number, the bottom line number, and that's it. Hey, listen, this is what you're gonna pay. It's gonna get done in this amount of time, and that's it. Let's see what else to cover. We covered hourly, right? Yes. So about 80 to 100, $50 an hour. I mainly charge hourly rate for really small jobs, or jobs that are really long and consistent. Like if it's gonna be like a 5-day, 6-day job, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna take because I never been there, but I know it's gonna be a couple days. I'll charge by the hour. That's not a problem. And I'll give you that a good $100 an hour's worth of work for sure. I'm gonna put my head down and get to work, no questions asked. But other than that, I try to stay away from the hourly rate because it can kill you. It can kill you. A lot of people ask, "Oh, hey, how much is this gonna cost over the phone? What's your hourly rate?" I do it by the job, my man. Send me pictures so I can give you an estimate. The estimate is subject to change once I get 10 toes down on the dirt and I see it for myself in person. The price can change. I'm just giving you an estimate based on what I see. So, I think that's about all I gotta say. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment. Let me know. Let me know what's your pricing, and if you guys need an idea of what to charge, let me know where you live, and I'll go ahead and try to run a quick calculation of what I would charge when I'm in the area. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, guys. It helps me build the channel. I'm really trying to build this thing. Yeah, if you guys have anything else that you guys want me to make a video on, then let me know. I'm going to be making a video shortly on how to actually start your business. I know I've been saying this for a while, but trust me, guys, this is a lot. It's a lot to make a video like that, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to break it down. So I'll leave links in the description down below for any previous videos, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care, work hard, work safe.